All right, welcome back into Hurricane High School, the home of the Redskins, where it is a live edition of WSAZ Sports Plus. We've been here for about an hour now talking about all kinds of different sports. We're in the middle of spring sport conversation now, which means we got to talk a little bit of hardball. We're talking softball with Kate Justice and Hadley Lawson. This is a pitcher-catcher duo, from what I understand, right? Both seniors looking to try to get to the state tournament.
Yep.
We were this close last year, weren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to get over the hump this year.
Yes.
Talk to me about the goals of this team, and maybe the cat's out of the bag. I already said it. But getting to the state tournament, right?
Yeah, we're the two seniors this year. We're very underclassmen heavy, but this year we have great team chemistry. We're a great group, very talented, and we're just working on really trying to play together this year and just taking it day by day and trying to make our way through the region and then up into states.
Yeah. What's it going to take? It's a long journey. You don't just spawn back at the regional final, do you? You got to work your way there. What's it going to take?
Definitely staying strong throughout the whole season and not just starting off and then falling down as we go.
Yeah. Is that something you all have learned throughout the course of your career?
Yeah, we tend to start off pretty hot, and then by the end of the season, we're just exhausted mentally, physically, all of it.
It's the wrong time to get hot, girl.
Yeah.
You want to do that at the end of the year,
Yeah.
right? So how do you kind of make that adjustment? I mean, obviously you do want to start hot. You want to win as many games as possible, but maintaining that throughout the duration of a long season, how difficult is that to do?
Yeah, it's really hard, especially mentally. You just have to be sharp, and we play such great competition in our MSAC, in our region. We're loaded. I mean, last year we were the number 1 and 2 or 1 and 3 teams in the state playing against each other, and only one of us got to go to state tournament. So really just trying to battle and let's make the little things happen.
Yeah. Talk to me about how important this pitcher-catcher chemistry is, right? Because in softball, if you're pitching and catching, it's pretty much you. Each and every day or night, right?
Yeah.
Gosh, what's it like? Getting to throw to her, throw it back to her, that sort of thing.
We've been together. We've been catching each other since we were in 6th grade.
Yeah,
and we've been playing together since we were 7.
Yeah.
So we're pretty.
We see each other every day. We're best friends on and off the field. We see each other all the time during off season. We're working together in indoor buildings at practice, outside on the field when we can get onto a field. She goes to lessons with me. Anytime that I need a catcher, it's always Hadley.
Yeah. Pretty much whenever we can be together, we are.
Since freshman year, we started together. So almost every single game, all the time, every practice. And you just create such a bond, and pitching is so specific. She tells me what I'm doing wrong, and she helps, and we communicate. We talk through batters, what pitch sequence we want, where we want to talk, whatever. We just talk it out, and she knows me so well inside and out. Sometimes she knows me better than I know myself.
As a catcher, how do you know when she's in the zone?
She just has a face she makes, and I know what I can and can't say to her at what time and what point in the game. She's getting frustrated at herself. You just got to stop and go tell her a joke or say something stupid about something, and get her to laugh, and so she's not as much in her head.
So is that what it is for you? If you feel okay, I need to settle her down, we're going to call time, we'll walk out there and just say anything to try to get you snapped out of it, right?
I'm a very, I want to be good every day, all the day. I don't want to mess up, and I'm hard on myself, and sometimes I just need to be hey, it's okay. We got it. We're good.
Yeah.
Next batter, let's move on.
Yeah. I would imagine it doesn't happen often, though, right? You're out there
not very
down,
often.
huh?
Not crazy, but
here and
sometimes
there she gets a little crazy.
Yeah. Do you? I hate this word sometimes, but do you sense any amount of pressure on yourselves? Because it is your senior year, and I can remember when I was younger, senior year of every sport, you're we absolutely have to do this, right? But at the end of the day, you also just want to make sure you're enjoying that ride.
I think
how are you approaching your last year? Last
year, I was way more stressed, and I felt a lot of pressure. There's a lot of expectations, especially coming off our sophomore year.
Yeah.
We won our section and made it to region, and last year we were trying to repeat that and make it to states instead of just make it to region. And there's a lot of pressure, but this year I don't feel that. I feel very excited, very hopeful. I'm ready for season to start. We have a great group of girls. I love playing with them, and we've just started this Monday, and I've been so excited to step on the field with them.
Yes, we recently had tryouts, so you'll have, really 2.5 weeks of practice until opening day. You tell me it's March 16th at Capitol.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you need to see from yourselves and from the underclassmen to feel good about heading up to Capitol on the 16th?
For myself, it's just like trusting on all the work I put in during the off season. We've been working every day, lifting, throwing, all of it. And then for the underclassmen, I think it's just like bonding with each other on the field. We have great chemistry off the field. We all really like each other, but it's just like learning all the pieces, putting it all together, all the little details.
I understand that Hurricane softball hasn't been to the state tournament since 2019,
Yeah.
so you all weren't even in high school at that point in time.
Nope.
How special would that be to bust that door down and get yourself there?
We've wanted it since our freshman year. I mean, every high school athlete wants to go to the state tournament, but I think like it's been such an expectation. It's like, oh, like we had this whole big stretch of state champions, so like when are you guys going? And like we're committed softball players, they expect that from committed softball players. So it's just like I would love it. I'd end the season on a high before going off, and I've always wanted a state championship.
Like you said, what was it, 10 years ago, there was a little bit of a Hurricane softball dynasty, and so if people are looking at you like, what's going on? Well, you already talked about this area is loaded. There are so many good teams, and they can't all win it all. They can't all get to the state tournament. So, maybe sometimes we put a little too much emphasis on the region championship and the state qualifier, even though you might be a top 5 team in the state and you're not there. But you both just touched on it. You're both going to the next level to play softball, right? And I know that'll be after this season's said and done. But tell the folks where you're headed and what you're looking forward to.
I'm going to the United States Military Academy. I'm super excited to go. I cannot wait. I've been like in the middle of my application stuff and just like submitting everything, but I cannot wait to go. I go up June 29th, I think. We have training before school starts, but I've been like following them on Twitter and Instagram and seeing all their adventures and everything, but I cannot wait.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. How did you land on that? I'm sure it's a difficult decision.
I play on a travel team out of South Carolina, and they had recruited me from that, and I talked to them. I went on my official visit last November, and I absolutely loved it. I was not sure if that's the path I wanted to go, and it took a lot of consideration and thinking about it, but I was like, it sets me up for my future so well, and I love the coaches. I love the environment. It's very competitive. I just loved everything about it.
Yeah. And Hadley, you're playing at the next level too.
Yeah.
Where are you headed?
I'm going to Fairmont State. I'm, like Kate said, I'm really excited to go and just be in a new atmosphere at different level and new people and new teammates and coaches and all that.
Why Fairmont State? I'm sure that was, a tough decision to make.
It's far enough away from home, but also close enough, and I just loved the coaches and the atmosphere and just everything about it.
Yeah. If you had a message for even somebody on your team as an underclassman that might be getting some looks recruiting-wise coming up, or a younger girl that's just starting softball, what would be your message to them about grinding it out and playing yourself into these opportunities that could set you up for success later on?
I would just say having fun. You have to be true to yourself and true to what you like to do. And if softball is what you like to do, go for it and give it your all, 100%. It takes work and it takes dedication, and like you miss a lot of the fun, like birthday parties and activities, but it's all for a purpose, and everything you do has a reason, and if you really want to make it to the next level, you have to put in the time and the work.
Hadley, can you echo those same sentiments?
Yeah, I think definitely not putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Like, I had to learn that. I have, like, expectations for myself, and when I don't meet them, I definitely do tend to get frustrated, but softball's a sport of failure. You're going to fail more than you succeed, so you just have to keep showing up and keep going every day.
Well, they say like 300 will get you in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yep.
It's not that you're just as good as your last at bat. There's always the next at bat too.
There's always another one, especially in travel tournaments. You play all day, every day.
Yeah.
So have plenty of opportunities to make mistakes and get it back.
Yeah, you might be 0 for 4 in one, 4 for 4 in the other one. We'll take it, right? Because that's 500.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, girls, thank you. Good luck. Come March 16th, that's when the season gets started. You will all be at Capitol, and we'll see where this thing takes us this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.